Hey everybody, welcome back. Now, this is a little outside my realm, but I'm getting into it. I need your guys' support. Now, we have a sweet knife from Benchmade. Just came out, the 85 Thai Bali-song. Wow. Now let's get into the box. Comes in your microfiber cleaning cloth bag, silkscreen with Benchmade. Now, we have a sweet little pouch here as well. We'll get into that in just a minute. Use and care manual, padded box. Let's put all this off to the side. We'll get into this for right now. Okay. So, look at that beauty. Now, I just want you to take a look at it for a second and really look at the details of the milling of the titanium. All integral handles. So you have two pieces. That's it. Your blade. You got some steel bearings. You got your magnetic latch here. So a little bit of pressure down. Pops right open. And it stays in place. In the past, these used to fall down. Now they spring right back up. You're good to go. Little magnet inside. Pretty cool technology. So we'll open it up. We'll display that beautiful blade shape. I want to know your first impressions. First impressions on this. Is this it for you? Is this it? Is this the one? That beautiful blade. Okay, you guys. Now, on this one, this is the next edition in the 80 series. Now, you guys saw the 87 that came out. A lot of people were like, you hated it or you didn't like it. Well, that's two of the same. How about you hated it or you loved it? Anyways, you can always lock this as well if you're going to be doing a lot of cutting with it. Now, ergonomically, there's no rough spots. All of this milling that's in here, your fingers go into these grooves just fine. And let's take a look at the inside of the milling. So you can see that all one piece. Now we've seen that on a few other of their knives. Got that Bali-song logo right there. Nice laser marking. I love the design of the blade. You got that belly coming through. Nice drop point. Single edge, so it's not a double edge. So that'll be good in different areas. Because I know certain states, certain cities, you could carry it if it's a single but not a double-edged. Okay. Now, before we get into the total stats, I'm going to go ahead and click over to some footage of me doing a couple quick flips, but I need your honest opinion about my novice skills. And I know when I first start, it's a little goofy, but let me know what trick I should learn next. Put it down in the comments below. We'll be right back. Okay, what'd you think of that? Pretty cool overall. I liked it. It was kind of fun, neat little way to show you. I'm ready for my next trick to learn. I'll probably continue using my 51, and we'll go ahead and do a comparison of the 51 really quick while we get into some stats on the 85 here. So one of the things that is this is what I was talking about on the 51. That latch it'll fall right down while you're flipping. It'll get caught. So having that magnetic spring latch is a pretty cool upgrade. Now, one of the things I know I've heard already is there's no pocket clip on the 85. So you get a pocket clip on the 51s and a couple of the others. But this is a Blade HQ exclusive that I picked up. You got your jeweled liners, your green G10. Kind of a little bit different blade shape going on. This one kind of reminds me of like the 85 does up here. A throwback to like the 42 series. The 40 series. So kind of cool that they're going backwards in some of the designs and then doing the milling and the all one piece integral design is pretty sweet. So that's good comparison to the 51. You can see the 85 is going to be a little bit longer. If we go to the tip of the blade, you got about a good 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch in length difference. So that's the comparison on that one. And overall, you have they described it as the through hole milled fuller through here, which is going to match your scales. So you have that continuous design of kind of that see-through look of the whole knife. This one's so smooth on flipping. It's super hard to show here, but overall it's just super incredibly smooth. And that weight, it brings the weight of this down to the end. So it makes it super easy. So I've seen a few people flip these already. They're awesome at it. So that's what I strive to be. I got a good friend here, local, who's an awesome flipper. Saw him at Blade Show West. He said, man, anytime you want to really get into it and learn, he will teach me. So that's pretty cool. We talked about the drop point blade. The steel ball bearings are awesome. It's got that gentle recurve to the blade. And I like the heavy stone wash on this. So you can kind of see that heavy stone wash and that gentle recurve to the blade. I dig it overall. It's nice. Now, one of the things that it's the negative on this, but I get it why it is the price. Retail, you're looking at $650. I've seen them as low as $555 right now on your favorite knife retailer's website. That's one of the things that's the only negative. But all this milling of this billet titanium, they take one piece of titanium and they're like, hey, let's do this, And I'm sure it takes, knowing the milling on this stuff, per handle set, maybe a couple hours. So it's a lot of work for those machines. So you got to pay for those times. The stats on the knife itself, your blade length, 4.4 inches. I do like you can get some good sharpening on it, so that's kind of cool. And on this one, digging it. Overall, your blade, 4.4 inches. It's the CPM S30V blade steel. The thickness on it is 0.124 inches. So, and it kind of maintains it all the way out through to about right here. And it just starts to slim down a little bit so you can keep that point out there. See if we can get it to focus in. There we go. So it maintains that thickness pretty close all the way out. So I like that about it. Overall, you're at 10 inches. The close length is 5.5 inches, and you have a weight of 5.29 ounces. Your handle thickness itself is pretty slim. I think the 87 was a little bit thicker, but this one is 0.46 inches. Now let's talk about really quick, and we'll do some comparisons of the knives, the pouch that it comes with. Now it comes with this pouch. It has these Velcro pieces in here as well, which you can weave through. These are made by a local company, and I believe it's called Snake Eater Tactical still. But so many different ways to carry this. Inside the waist, outside the waist. You can carry it scout style, obviously, with these. You can definitely go and rig this up in different ways. So if you do want to put it on some sort of molly system, you can, the clips and everything else. You can, even take in this Velcro and stuff, and that's why they include it, and just make it happen. So kind of cool that, Snake Eater does some really cool designs with their pouches, and this is like a really soft and kind of pliable, almost like a corduroy nylon material. And I'll show you what it looks like in the pouch itself. We'll close that up. I love the snap. That sounds so cool. So all the way down, that's how much is sticking out of it. Now you could carry it in your pocket with just this as a pouch. You could carry it in your bag, something like that. I've seen a lot of people just carry it straight up and down like this. It has a snug fit, so it's pretty tough to get out of there. So you could scout carry it like this, and let it ride. And you have that cool little, little bit of a nylon cutout for Benchmade there. So it's pretty sweet. A little bit of branding on it. But it gives you quick access if you're carrying it, straight up and down, and you just get to business. So we'll pop it back open. We're not going to do a flip totally because I opened it on the wrong side. Was the bite handle, I think is what it's called. I'm just getting into this, you guys. I'm digging it. Sorry it's going to be a little bit longer, but I want to do a couple quick comparisons. Some recent tie that Benchmade's put out. This is their titanium 940, the 940-2001. So you can see kind of the comparison between the titanium, the stone washing on the blades. Pretty sweet. And one of the ones, of course, that you can compare it directly to, this is all one piece of titanium as well, made from one billet. And this is the Benchmade Anthem. So this is the Benchmade Anthem compared to the 85. So you can see it's obviously going to be much longer. If you go tip to tip on it, there's your difference. But how does it compare to like the Super Freak? We all love the Super Freak. Super Freak's pretty big. So, you got an extra half inch here and, about an extra inch here almost, 3/4 of an inch. So, overall pretty close. But the thickness, that's what I'm talking about with the thickness. So let's look at the thickness of these handles. And there's your comparison to like a 940. Pretty darn close. 940 is just going to be a little bit thinner. So I really wanted to show you that. You guys, let me know what your thoughts are on this. Let me know what you think of my awesome novice flipping skills and what you think I should learn next when it comes to this. And I also want the opinions of, if you are a flipper, and the guys that are in the competitions that we've seen at blade shows and everything, you guys are amazing. So my hat's off to you. Pretty sweet stuff. But I also wanted to know your opinion on it. Is this an upgrade from the 87 for you? Is this something you'd be interested in getting? Obviously, with most flipping knives, Bali-songs, those kind of things, it's got to be a hands-on flip it experience before you give 100%. But what are your thoughts? I know a lot of people want to bring back the 40 series. So thank you guys so much. Have an awesome rest of your day. Do something kind for someone. And take care.